Hey guys, how's it going? Skagoni here, and as you guys can see, today we are reacting to an Undertale alternate universe called Hurting for a Very Hurtful Pain. Now, this was recommended to me by Summer Mushrooms. Um, the reason as to why I am doing this, however, is because back when I recorded the Underverse Season 2 prologue thing, I had said that during the static that there was the Killer Sands, I think that's what she's referring to him as. Yes, Killer Sands. Now I have never heard of Killer Sands, and Summer Mushrooms had brought to my attention this video, the alternate universe hurting for a very hurtful pain. And supposedly this is supposed to clear up some confusions, I think. This is Summer Mushrooms, as said, quote, that's my favorite one about him. So I'm assuming that there are more. It's just this one in particular is one I should be doing. Now, I'm also recording this differently, so if it seems, different in any way, shape, or form, that is why. I don't have volumes properly set up. I'll plan to do that in the future, but for right now, I'm kind of, in the now. Anyway, without further ado, let us begin. Speaking of which, don't own anything, this video wise. All credit will be down in the description below, both the video and the channel. And with that, let us continue, I guess. Wait, hold on. You guys can't hear it. Alright. Hey, there we go. Alright, sound. Alright, I already have some thoughts, or rather... Oh, wow, alright. I have a lot to try to unpack. I'm sorry that I'm not saying much. I'm just trying to grasp everything right now. What in the world is happening? Okay. Now, I'll say my thoughts at the end of the video. I need to make the time anyway. Was he scratching his... Oh gosh, his skull? Like claw marks in his skull? Aha! That did clear up some things. Alright. Discussion time. Now, there's a lot to unpack on this one. So, there wasn't a whole lot for me to commentate on because there was a lot going on. I was trying to unpack all of it. All right, so if I had to guess, when it came to this part here, I'm not sure what this is supposed to reference. Like, it could possibly be from the genocide timeline. More specifically because of Sans eye. However, since there is no background, I cannot really say if it is or not. And I'm assuming that this part right here was Sans probably beating Frisk or something like that. For some reason, the determination soul is breaking. Followed by... Where was it? Here. Kara ripping apart Sans soul. I'm assuming, anyway. Assumptions never lead to anywhere good. So if I had to guess, where was it? Oh, here it was. All right, right here. This, like, if I had to take a wild stab at this, I would say that Kara somehow managed to find a way to transfer themselves from Frisk to Sans. How? I'm not sure. And if that's even physically possible, I'm also not sure. I love the fact that everyone is interpreting Kara as a serious, like, murderer, even though that is not technically the case. And the only thing that, or the only reason why Kara is the way they are, or is interpreted, is because of the genocide timeline in general, being Kara learns from what you do and thinks that's the right thing to do. Anyway, I guess technically in this case, Kara could be, a murderer because of following a genocide timeline, I'm assuming. Again, from Sans eye, back here, there. Now, onward. This is probably Kara's influence on Sans, whereas Sans doesn't want to hurt anyone. However, Kara is trying to convince Sans to do not good things, which is why I'm assuming everyone has a horrified look on their face. Even Papyrus, even though he's trying to be happy, I think. Now, that could be why everyone is facing away from him, is because, again, of Kara's influence. Again, all these are just theoretical thoughts, my thoughts, not saying that any of that is any true, or has any truth to it. But, Sans wakes up probably because a new timeline has started, and he thinks that it's over. Possibly. There's the knife again. Not sure what that is supposed to symbolize. I'm not sure if it's supposed to symbolize Kara's, again, influence, or if it could be some other theoretical thought, or theoretical reasoning. It could be because of what Sans could have done in the other timeline, followed up by Kara's sudden appearance, followed by the disappearance soon after. Now, I'm not sure if this is... Hold on. Back here. Now, I'm assuming this is because Sans is falling into temptation or Kara is gaining more control. I would lean more towards the Kara is gaining control over Sans. Or it could just be an influence. But the reason why I think that... Or it could be just them combining into one again. Because... it could be... It could be Sans and Kara merging together. Kara's genocidal thoughts with Sans' peacefulness. And the reason why I'm thinking that is because back to this point here, we have Sans' soul slowly twisting with the determination, I'm assuming, forming the target on Killer Sans. As I am being told that is the name. Which I guess kind of would make sense if they merged, because it would be because it's forging from Sans soul to the target. Now, I, not knowing this, had originally thought that this Sans was just a copy created by Nightmare Sans. However, I can 100% see now that I was wrong. I apologize, first off. Second off, it's quite interesting. There are many thoughts that I could come up with, many variables, many different branchings. However, I will not follow into those, because if I were to follow into those, this video would go on for hours on end, and I'm sure you guys don't want to listen to me ranting on and on about how many different paths could it take, only leading to probably one, if not none of the correct interpretations. But anyway. Anyway, this has gone on far too long. Thank you guys so much for coming out to watch the video. You all have a fantastic day or night, whichever one it is for you guys. And I hope to see you guys in my next video.